They're bred for food.
So you're okay with breeding animals to kill them,
Perfect.
but not dogs for dog fighting?
Yeah, because I don't see that there's a real need for entertainment.
Okay, well do you think we need to eat animals to survive?
Nope,
So there's no need for either, right?
it's a good point.
I'll be going down into the gas. We're gonna get a call.
Have you seen this before? This is on RSPCA, Free Range Farm.
What's that?
What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
That's in the UK. That's RSPCA farm, that is.
Why are you doing this?
Raising awareness because have you ever seen this before?
No,
Like, do you know what they're going into now?
I don't know.
They're putting them into a gas chamber. What's your thoughts on gas chambers?
That's horrible. I think so.
Horrible. Yeah. Why do you think they do this?
To eat them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is this?
In the UK.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%. This guy here, Joey, he went in there himself, but he put the cameras inside himself. He's just released this documentary, Pignorant. So you can check it out when you get home. Have you got Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Pignorant on Amazon Prime, and it
Alright.
exposes the truth.
That's not nice.
No, are you against what you saw?
Yeah, I'm against this.
Would you want to put your money towards it, or would you want to boycott it and stop it?
I want to figure out if it is true or not.
So what's true?
I will check it. If it is real or sometime.
This is real. This is the birthday for the little piglets. Horrible, right?
Very horrible.
Wait, here you go, I'll give you this.
Yeah.
That takes you to Pignorant on Amazon Prime. It's free to watch, but you can check it out for yourself and you can see how he puts the cameras in.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Right, see you later. Hi, see you looking at the screens. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No.
No. This is free range farming in the UK. This is RSPCA assured as well, this farm.
Yep.
And this guy over there, he's just released a documentary called Pignorant to expose what actually happens. Because most people don't really know, like it's all hidden behind closed doors.
So what drives this then, do you think?
What do you think drives it?
It's probably tiny margins that farmers are making, driven by some of the big players, I guess. It'd be the supermarkets making it virtually impossible to do it any other way.
Well, do you think we have to do
I don't
this?
think people are inherently cruel.
No, I agree. I used to pay for this for years. I had no idea. I always said I loved animals and I'd protect animals, but I was paying for gas chambers. That's what they do to pigs in the UK, they gas them. 6 months old, they burn from the inside out. And the guy over there, he put the cameras in himself in the UK to expose it. Even the vets that go to check on these abattoirs aren't even allowed in the gas chamber to have a look. And they call this humane to gas individuals. What do you think?
Well, I'm surprised there's not better legislation and oversight.
Yeah, they've known for 20 years that gas induces the worst fear and suffering. But the thing is, they can gas 1,000 of pigs every day in one gas chamber. If you had a choice, would you want this to continue or to stop?
Obviously stop.
Stop. How do you think we could stop it?
I mean, that's a good question. Again, I think we need to look at what are the drivers for this. Clearly, it's money.
Yes, money.
And education is needed as well. I guess we need to make sure people understand what's really going on.
100%, 100%. Yeah, because like I said, like I used to say I love animals. As a child, animals were like my thing. I loved them so much. And I was absolutely shocked and I felt betrayed that I had been lied to and I had eaten them. So the first thing we can do if we're against it is to stop paying for it, because these industries won't exist if they don't have money. There's no reason for them to exist without money.
I guess so. I guess maybe it's not quite as simple as that. I think it's the all or nothing kind of argument doesn't necessarily work. I think we need to work towards
Why don't you think it works?
because it's enforcing, a choice on somebody that maybe wants, a halfway house. Some, I guess meat eaters, for instance, would like access to meat. At the same time, they want it done humanely.
What about the animal's choice? Do you think they would rather live or not?
They're bred for food. I mean, if we didn't have the need for meat, then they would probably either die out or they'd have a completely different type of existence.
Yeah, they would die out. Yeah, they're forcibly bred into existence to keep up with the demand. Do you think, though, say if we bred dogs for dog fighting, do you think that's okay?
No.
So do you think, even though they're bred for this, do you think that's okay?
depends. What you're actually asking me is, do I think this is okay? I don't think this is okay, but I don't have an issue with breeding livestock for food.
Okay, so you're okay with breeding animals to kill them,
For food.
but not dogs for dog fighting.
Yeah, because I don't see that there's a real need for entertainment.
Okay, well, do you think we need to eat animals to survive?
No.
So there's no need for either, right?
But I know where you're going with this, but
Yeah.
I'm not particularly interested in having a lifestyle which is a modern affectation. This is not what we did when we were 1,000, 10,000 years ago. We would eat both.
But we
both
evolved
plants.
from that. Like in 10,000 years ago, people had slaves. They used to rape each other, kill each other.
Okay.
Just because we did something then doesn't mean we have to enslave animals, right?
That's a good kid. It's a good point.
Yeah, I just think if we can choose kindness and let these animals live who feel pain, they suffer, similar to our dogs or cats who we cherish, why not give them the right to their own life? Free from harm, from gas chambers and a knife across their throat. I went to a slaughterhouse yesterday and I saw 4-month-old baby lambs going in there, and it completely just... It's shocking, and most people have never seen that. They've never seen the eyes of their own victims. Do you think that would change people's opinion?
Definitely. It would definitely change people's attitude to what they're eating if they could see every inside and outside. But that would go for a lot of things that end up on a plate. You don't necessarily want to see how it got there.
Yeah, I think if your food had to try and escape for their life, if they tried to escape and they screamed for their lives, I don't think they're food.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no problem with your opinion and your stance on this. I see that there is a continuum from one extreme where you've got just doing it for entertainment, you've got cruelty inherent in a system, right down to less cruel, more humane ways of still having, say, meat on the table.
Yeah, see, there's
It's
better.
a continuum, and I don't necessarily feel that if you can make an argument at one extreme, that it has to. The logical endpoint is the alternative, which is like no meat on the table.
Yeah,
that's
or
my
eggs and dairy,
position.
because egg-laying hens are also gassed. But do you
Absolutely.
think it's more
Milk,
extreme?
everything. I could be, go vegan.
Exactly. What's a vegan?
Somebody who doesn't eat meat or dairy products or that sort of thing.
So a vegan isn't actually like, it's not a diet, it's actually a lifestyle, it's a philosophy against animal use and exploitation. And I feel like we align there. I feel like we're both actually against that. Like if there was a choice between killing a pig here in the nicest humane way you could think of, or just having a jack potato and beans, which one would you choose if it was here?
I don't know.
I think I know which, because I think you're kind, really. I can see that you're against this, so you obviously have compassion for animals.
Of course, nobody wants to see any living thing suffer.
Yeah,
That's not necessary.
It's not necessary. So when there's no necessity for it, there's no justification for it.
I know, I can understand the logic.
I'll leave you with this card because we're promoting this documentary, which really exposes what happened. It's not just this footage; it's also this guy who also turned his life around. How the mission of getting cameras into a gas chamber is like life and death, and he managed to expose this. It's just come out on Amazon Prime for free. You can check it out on there. But I would say to you, put yourself in the victim's position, and then do what you would want the person on the outside to do for you.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for talking
No
to
problem
me.
at all.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be going down into the gas. We're going to get a call.